propaganda policies over people. And I was struck by your comments about the air quality issues and how it impacts people with respiratory illnesses, cardiovascular illnesses. Are you aware that because of the move to renewables in Europe, that the increase in utility cost has resulted in 68,000 people dying just last winter because people who had respiratory issues, cardiovascular issues, because they couldn't afford to adequately heat their homes?
I'm not familiar with those specifics.
I'm not surprised, because you're on your own agenda that will deprive people of their rights in this country, and that's where this is heading with this administration. You're going to, you guys are pushing policies that are literally going to deprive people of their rights to choose whether they want to cook their food on a gas range top or drive a vehicle of their choice. Are you also aware that the head of the National Transportation Safety Board warned of the risk posed by heavy electric vehicles colliding with lighter cars? Are you aware that the weight differentials impact injury rates and fatality rates? Are you aware of that?
We looked at that issue explicitly in
And you didn't care?
the analysis.
You apparently
supporting
didn't
our
care.
proposal.
You apparently don't care.
Oh, not,
Yeah,
we do care. And
It's like,
we address, we address that
let me
issue.
point out to you that, that you take the Ford Mustang Mach 4 or 5, I believe it is, it's the Mach E, is approximately 33% heavier than its gasoline counterpart. Do you have any understanding of physics, mass and velocity and things like that, and the impact of a heavier vehicle colliding with another vehicle at the same speed, what the damage can be from the heavier vehicle?
We looked explicitly at
And you
that
didn't
issue
care.
in our proposal.
Yeah,
and
but you really didn't care.
On the contrary, we
no,
care- we
listen,
care
I am so tired of listening to the propaganda coming in these hearings. I'm so tired of putting our national security at risk, because there is no way that we're going to catch up with China in battery production, because we can't even get the permits to do the mining for the materials you need to make batteries. And what this administration is doing is putting the country at risk by making us more dependent on China. And people need to wake up to this. This is past politics. I'm not interested in the politics of it. I'm focused on the policy. I'm focused on the risk that it imposes on people. And we're going to see that here if we go headlong into EVs, into full-bore renewables. We're going to see people die because of the propaganda coming out of this administration. So don't come in here and tell us that you're concerned about the air quality and how it's going to impact people. We've done a remarkable job of improving our air quality, which I've yet to hear a single witness from this administration admit to. We reduced the 6 criteria pollutants over the last 50 years by 86%, even though the vehicle miles have doubled almost in terms of vehicle miles driven. And the number of vehicles on the road have gone up. So what you're proposing, I just want the American people to wake up to this. This is an assault on freedom, and it's dangerous. It's not only a threat to people's personal safety, it's a threat to our national security, it's a threat to our economy, and people need to understand this. And you can call us climate deniers, whatever crap you want to come up with. That's not the case. We understand climate, we understand science, but we also understand safety, we also understand freedom. And that's what's at stake here. And I'll reiterate, you people are so beholden to an agenda that you would literally tell families around the country they can't even use a gas range top. And I'm going to continue to focus on the science. I'm going to continue to focus on the physics, the economics, but also on our national security. Mr. Chairman, thank you for holding this hearing. It's not my usual line of questions, but I yield back.